Glad you're back. So let's get straight into the first book. The first book is Animal Farm by George Orwell. Now, believe me, this book is so good on so many different levels. Everybody should have a copy of it. So how does it work? Well, here's what you do. You buy it because you've got a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old child, and you've got a fabulous story about pigs and horses and the dogs and all the rest of it, and every 6-year-old would see that it's a fabulous book and it's a fantastic story. You can take it as that and you don't need to go any deeper. So if you're a 6-year-old or really dim, that's a fantastic book to read. But what else? You see, by the time you get to a little bit older, maybe say 12 years old, the book about the piggies and the horses isn't quite the cutting edge that they're looking for. But what is the lessons that, you know, the pigs do take control in the book, and you've got to ask yourself how we let them get there. Now, at this stage it's not too complicated, you know, we're talking to 12-year-olds. So, at some stage your 12-year-old's going to say to you, but why is it that all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others? It's a valid question and one that is difficult to answer. But the book goes through the pages to show you exactly how and why that is. The next stage, of course, is when you're really smart, or doing a politics degree when you're 19, 20 years old, because that's when this book really finds its place. You would struggle not to see how Boris Johnson and Rees-Mogg and the rest of the gang all seem to be the pigs in the book. Originally it was based on Russian politics, but my God, it really does fit now. How much does it fit? Well, I defy anybody to read this book. It's only 100 pages or perhaps an hour and a half if you're listening to it, and not see how we're treated in the UK and the States like fools. And eventually you'll see people that you know, people in your office at work, people in your family, and you think, my God, that's just like Boxer, the big horse that does all the work. People say that about me in the office. They say that Mark, he just works and works and works like a slave. It's hard to understand how he does so much in one day. But here's the thing. Ultimately, the story is very simple. The human beings take over the farm and they live and rule it like we're ruled in the UK and America. And eventually, the animals turn and take over. And it's true, the animals are all equal, and some turn out to be more equal than others. But the pigs, who really sort of lay the law, they're the ones that gradually, I am giving it away, gradually almost become human. Now some people, obviously not looking at myself, but some people start to look like pigs as they get fatter and you know, more, what's the word, greedy I think is the word I'm looking for. But I defy anybody not to enjoy just over an hour's worth of reading with Animal Farm. If you want it for free, there's a link for Amazon. All you need to do is to click the audibles trial, and you can get this book for free, or you could choose another one. Anyway, less about Animal Farm. Let's scoot on to the next book. Over to you.